Well, a while back I talked about Trump's level of integrity, which is that he's pretty much committed to himself and to his family, and nothing really higher than that. And so I think there's a level of integrity where you dedicate yourself to an institution, an organization, a body of people that you want to advance, you want to see survive. Donna was very dedicated to the Federal Aviation Administration for 36 years, totally committed to making sure that it survived. Well, so um, I was thinking about this whole notion of political correctness. Oh my God, people today, they hate political correctness. Well, let me suggest that any kind of group effort requires subordination of your individualism to the group identity. And you've got to leave your dreadlocks at home. In my case, you got to leave your dirty jokes at home. You've got to chop off parts of your self-expression in order to make this group effort a group effort where everybody's part of it. So last night I was watching Homeland. It's quite interesting. I recommend it. It's a TV serial, and so I guess I was looking at the first season. And there's a point at which this young lady works for an older Jewish gentleman. And it's very clear from the series that he's just a peach. He's a wonderful man. And she keeps doing kind of screwball things. She is psychotic and she takes meds to manage it. But, you know, she does things that could get her thrown in prison and maybe both of them. So anyway, she comes to his door one night. He's in the middle of an argument with his wife, and he doesn't really have time for this young lady, but she needs to confess that she lied to him earlier in the day. So she's straightening out the lie. And so when they're all done talking, he embraces her and kisses her on the ear and says, "Now go home and get some sleep." So, you know, in the light of all of this Me Too stuff and these abuses of women at work, this gesture of affection really jumped out at me. Now, it was totally appropriate. He's a totally upstanding guy, and he was just letting her know, "I forgive you for lying to me. I forgive you for being a constant screw up. Now go home and get some sleep." But still, so I showed it to Donna, and I think Donna makes a good point, and that is that in this effort to become a corporate personality, to be part of an effort greater than yourself, where you have to leave your non-politically correct jokes and attitudes and snarkiness at home and be someone who can play well with others. It don't matter that you're just a hell of a nice guy and that you're happily married. You cannot embrace your young, attractive coworker and kiss her on the ear. You can't do it. It doesn't fit in that domain. So same with my earlier ranting about that I had asked the secretary to please not wear sweaters to work. Can't do it. It doesn't fit into chop off those parts of yourself that do not advance the mission of the corporate effort. Now, I don't mean corporations. I mean corporate like a body of people trying to, all of them together, be something bigger than any of them individually. So a lot of times we wear what we wear to fit in with other people and to be accepted by other people, maybe even be admired by other people. And then we sort of graduate to, it's a pretty difficult way to live, to constantly be worrying about, do other people like me? So we developed this nice little hard shell where we don't give a shit what other people think of us. So now we wear what we wear to please ourselves. So maybe we wear cornrows, or we put some underwear on our head and call it a do-rag, or we put a what were those things they used to do? Angel food cake comb. You put that in your hair. You've got to, in a sense, graduate away from a celebration of yourself to a presentation of yourself that serves others, serves the people you work with, and serves the customer. Now, if you don't want to do that, don't be part of a body of people trying to accomplish something more than what any individual alone can accomplish.